It is September 5th, 2024. Tomorrow is September 6th, 2024. If you can't do math, you just add one. It is Friday, September 6th, 2024. Tomorrow is my birthday. I will be, drum roll please, 30 freaking 6 years old. I know. I don't act like it. I definitely don't act like it. I don't look it some days. I got called 22 at Newton the other day. That was pretty cool. Didn't think I looked that young. And if we look at some pictures of when I was 20, I was much thinner. Much, much thinner. Anyway, the point that I want to get across in this video is that tomorrow marks the 30th anniversary of my grandfather's death. I know, morbid, right? I know. The only reason I want to bring this up and share this with all of you is because it is such a staple in my life. My middle name is Anthony. I think I'm named after him. His name is Antone. I'm pretty sure I am. I always make the joke that my middle name is actually Antone, but it's not. It'd be cooler if it was, but it's not. Anyway, the reason I want to bring it up a little bit more is because it's probably one of my earliest memories. I might have a memory or two when I was 4 or 5. I do have the memory of when my brother John was born, so that would be earlier than this memory. But this one sticks with me, okay? Because it's the one that, made me realize, how fragile life is. And this year, we have lost a lot of good people. And I've been to a lot of funerals this year. I just recently went to one, and it was honestly one of the most off-script funeral, I guess I could say, but that's what was beautiful about it. It was fantastic. It was actually really, really cool, especially when they told some stories and the speeches, and we had this huge party. I mean, it was just fantastic for them. The point is, with this memory, I just want to share it because someday, we all kind of go away and we forget to tell our stories, and I just want to tell this one because not many people know it. But basically, and I'll let me just preface this here a little bit. Can I switch this? There we go. All right, so my grandfather's name was Antone E. Hockman. Actually, Antone F. Hockman. They got the obituary mixed up, and my mom clarified it for me. But my mom is the youngest of, I think 8 kids. It might be 7. And she was very young. I was 6, and so she'd be 35-ish, 27 plus 6, 33-ish when he passed. But he was fairly old. He was 83. I didn't realize he was that old. But this was my golden birthday. I was 6 on the 6th, September 6th. And the thing is, I remember when my mom got home. I don't know why she was gone. I didn't know why she was gone. I just remember getting out of the 2-story old farmhouse that we lived in. I ran outside. I'm like, Mom, it's my birthday. And I just remember seeing her face, try to hold a smile, but couldn't. And then she kind of, I don't remember the whole speech, but I do remember, her sitting down and saying, hey, I really want to celebrate this birthday with you, but something has happened. And she tried to explain it to me, but I really didn't get it at the time. But it is a cool memory to have. It's an interesting memory to have. So it's been 30 years since his passing. I just want to go through his obituary really quick. Antone F. Hockman, 83, of Hillcrest Road, Whitelaw, died Tuesday morning, September 6th. at Holy Family Memorial Medical Center. I mean, I thought he died at home, but I don't remember how this all worked. I mean, he probably got carted off in the ambulance. Um, what's interesting is that I actually found his dad's obituary, which is right here, Hockman Sr., Anton Hockman Sr. of Reedsville. And I didn't know this. I never looked into this. It's so cool seeing your family history, and I didn't even understand. I wish I could find more on him. I'm going to have to do some homework when I get some free time another day. Mr. Hockman was born June 13th, 1873 in Bohemia. So I guess I'm Bohemian. Bohemian Rhapsody? Is that what it is? Is that what I got going on for me? He came to this U.S. with his parents in 1889. On February 17th, 1903, he married the former Catherine Vondracek of Reedsville. Catherine Vondracek. The couple operated a farm in town of Kossuth until making its home with a daughter and son-in-law. You know what's funny is that I've been living in the town of Kossuth for the last 4 years. You know, basically I'm heading back to my roots on my mom's side, which is fantastic. I believe on my dad's side they came from Brillion, and then I don't know when they came over. So I don't know any of that stuff. But this is just so interesting that I found this. I wasn't expecting to find this. What's interesting is that my grandpa, I didn't know him too well, but I do remember him being old. I do remember eating pickles with him. Grandma made these fantastic pickles, and she did stuff around the farm. She did a lot of stuff. My mom, told me a story when I was 26 or 27 years old. I didn't think anything of it. Like my work ethic. People say I work a lot. People say I do a lot of stuff. Let me tell you something. Let me just read this quick here first, and I'll go to the story. Mr. Hockman was born June 13th, 1911 in Manitowoc. He attended St. Joseph. He married Rose Tolksdorf, and the couple farmed on the Hockman family dairy farm, and he retired from Miro Aluminum Company in 1976. After his retirement, he enjoyed working in his garden. He was a member of all these stuff. Okay, the point I bring this up, he worked at Miro while my grandmother farmed. Now, my mom and dad both have farms. My dad's farm had milk machines. My mom's farm did not. That's why my mom's hands, they're shot from milking cows, okay? And, you know, I don't know why, I don't know how we got on the subject, but basically, I didn't know that, well, I knew my grandpa worked at Miro, but I didn't know that my grandmother literally climbed a silo every day to get haylage or whatever out of the silo. They didn't have a silo unloader. They did things the old style way. This is like an Amish type farm. This is insane. I used to complain and whine about climbing silos. I do again. I still do. I don't have to do it. Andy does it a lot, so I have to give him credit. I have to give him credit. But the point is, when she told me that like my grandmother, this woman, milked cows and raised these kids and climbed silos and did all this stuff, and my grandfather worked at Miro, I mean, this blew my mind. I mean, this made me think like, man, my life is so easy with this watch and phones and tech crap. You know, it's crazy. But no, I just wanted to show appreciation to my grandfather. Well, it's not today, tomorrow, September 6th. I'm just thinking about it a lot because it's been 30 years and man, time flies. You know, 10 years ago, I was working at a data recovery lab and I read a book, and that book said, well, I had a guy give me a book, and he said, you need to read this book. And I said, okay, I will. And so I read the book, and then I realized that I will never accomplish what I need to accomplish in my life if I don't take a risk. And so I came back to the farm, and I came back to the farm thinking, oh, I'm just gonna do farming, and then a bunch of people call me for computer crap, and I'm like, man, I think I could do this, and I really do enjoy this stuff more than farming. 20 years ago, I was 16. That's funny. I've been driving for 20 years, and I remember my little red Blazer. And 30 years ago, on this day, well, tomorrow, is the day I lost my grandfather. So, I don't know, just a fun little interesting story. If you stayed with me this far, I'm very surprised. All right, you don't have to stay with me. You don't have to care. You don't have to do anything. I made this video mostly for me. And I'm going to do more videos like this where I kind of just talk about life and my things and what I do and everything like that. But tomorrow for my birthday, I don't want anything. You know what I want you to do? Hug your mom and dad. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you care. It's important. It really is. And then go on an adventure. Go on an adventure. Hug your loved ones. Do that for me. Tomorrow, I won't be in the office all day. I'm hoping I can just get done with all my work in the morning. I'm going to stay here late tonight and try to get a few more things done. If I get those things done, then I'd be really, really happy. And I can spend my afternoon tomorrow doing nothing, which would be kind of nice. So, all right. You guys have a great day. Thanks for enjoying this moment with me. Peace out.